here. Yeah, anyway, and Skyhigh going into a factory. I didn't even notice that. For some reason, I felt like he was playing TVP, and so I wasn't really even paying attention to the fact that he is going for a factory, actually. So, kind of somewhat unusual versus Zerg here. Oh, is that SCV going to get caught by those drones? No, they're just being Maynarded. The SCV is very, very low in health, though. He needs to be careful. SCVs do not regenerate like drones do. Anyway, Yellow previously had that drone in there, and he saw the gas being mined, so he was aware of this. Looks like he's just going to get vultures. He's taken SCVs off gas now. He's just going to get some vultures to try and do some harassment, and then, you know, try to transition to something else. I mean, he's getting his command center now. He could transition back into M&M, theoretically, or he could also get a machine shop down and go for mech. You know, we'll have to see what he does. Could go either way. Actually, he's mining a lot of gas now, and I don't see an academy or any more barracks or anything like that. So we're probably going to see some kind of mech, is what it looks like. Yeah, there's a second factory. So Skyhigh is going mech against Yellow here. Anyway, what I was going to, let me finish with Skyhigh real quick, is he basically didn't do much of anything for a long time. And then, you know, he's playing in the Pro League a little bit here and there. And then the other day, SCV almost goes down. Oh no. Oh, he might be able to squeeze this vulture through the minerals using SV. Yellow sees it, though. He's got Zerglings and drones in the way to block it, and it looks like it doesn't work the first time anyways, and he cancels that attempt to try and attack the Zerglings here. Anyway, Skyhigh, let me just get to the point. I'm going to have to spoil because he played in the Winners League Finals the other day, so if you haven't seen that, then go watch that first. But Skyhigh actually all killed the entire team of Hwasong Oz. It was pretty spectacular. He all killed. First, Jadong did a stupid 5-pool. I mean, it wasn't that stupid, but he just didn't do nearly enough damage. Skyhigh fought it off really well, and then basically, Hwasong sent out 2 horrible Protoss players, and Skyhigh dealt with them, and then Skyhigh actually decently beat a decent player in Haya for the game 4. So Skyhigh impressed everyone in the prelims, and then did nothing for a long time, and then all killed Hwasong. And now he's gonna now he's gonna maybe do a vulture run by. I don't know why he decided to switch around and go the other way. That was a little bit silly. He had a free. I guess he just didn't realize that he had an open territory there, open route. And now he's actually gonna chase these units all the way around behind, and Yellow's gonna have to run most of his drones back behind there. And to get them away now. He is going to be able to block his ramp here to keep those vultures from getting into his main base, it looks like. But I'm not sure what he's really having trouble picking off those vultures for some reason. The vulture's just chilling there, but he doesn't have enough hydralisks to really kill them off. And here it comes, the vultures trying to get the ramp. Oh, they barely get picked off. Barely get picked off before getting past that blockade of drones and hydralisks. But Skyhigh has a really nice economy going now. He's got 2 bases going. He's killed some drones. He's distracted Yellow really well, so things are looking really good for Skyhigh at this point. Yellow's trying to do a little bit of a counter because even though his economy is good, Skyhigh doesn't have a lot of troops on the ground. He's just got those couple vultures. If he gets mines upgraded, he'll be able to really easily hold this off, but I don't know if he has mines at this point. There he does have mines. Okay, so there goes that. Yellow's not going to be able to counterattack, so this is going to be really secure. And this is a little bit dangerous position for that tank amidst those mines. But anyway, Skyhigh is looking in really, really good position right now because he's not vulnerable to that counterattack at all. And he's killed off some drones. Yellow's behind in economy. Sky has a really good economy. So, by the way, this is game 2. These are best of 3s, and this is the finals for this group. Yellow and Skyhigh have each beaten several players to get to this point to face each other. So this is the finals, and so that means if Skyhigh does win this game, he's going to advance, and he's going to go actually into the actual MSL, the MST, which is MSL Survivor Tournament, and then we'll really get to see what he's made of. Because even, Yellow, even though he's a legend, he's really not that terribly good of a player compared to a lot of people in the field right now. So, Skyhigh really hasn't been tested yet completely, is I guess what I'm saying. He still has to prove himself, in my opinion. Because, people say, oh, he all killed Hwasong, but I mean, Jaedong did a silly strategy that made him really behind, and then Jaedong didn't put down the Sunkens when Skyhigh counterattacked, and um, you know, the rest of the players were just bad, and then it was just kind of a little bit of strategy, but a little bit of Haya's mistakes when he beat Haya in the TVT. And look at this! Oh man, Skyhigh, he built his turrets out behind his mineral line, but then Yellow got inside his mineral line, was able to just pick stuff off there. But those Goliaths are closing in now. He needs to get out of there now. So he is able to get out. He might lose a Mutalisk to those turrets there. Theoretically, no, he doesn't. Doesn't lose any Muse there. So nice harass. He got several SCVs in that whole exchange. And now Yellow's able to get up a third base as well. And oh no! Another run by! Another Vulture run by! He needs to stop Skyhigh from doing that all the time. He's now killed several drones from run bys that did not need to happen. And really, if Yellow loses the game, it's probably going to be due to these run bys with these Vultures that could have been avoided. Well, I'm not going to... It's going to make reference to the OSL finals, but those aren't even out yet with commentary on YouTube, so I'm not going to mention those. Well, not at the time of this recording, at least. And by the way, those of you that are waiting for it, we're probably going to get something up eventually, so don't worry, there will be some commentaries at some point, whether it be the live casts or whether it be someone else casting them. Anyway, Yellow now getting up a fourth base here, actually, so things aren't looking too bad for Yellow at this point. He's really going to be able to do a good job of macroing here. Now the problem is that Skyhigh is building up forces, and in a minute he's just going to be able to move out with a ton of stuff. And he's got some tanks on the ground, which should be able to deal with these Hydralisks without too much effort. And I think this is a mistake by Yellow trying to go in for if he goes in for an attack, that would be a mistake. He should probably just macro up and take the map and prevent Skyhigh from getting more bases. Is what I would think would be more advisable here. It doesn't look like he is going to go for that attack, though. He's just kind of setting up some Hydralisks outside as a kind of containment here, running his meters around. And yeah, so those Hydralisks are just going to line up to catch any Vultures running out. And there are some Vultures trying to run out. Not any of them getting killed off by the Hydralisks, but the Mutalisks are going to be able to chase them down. Skyhigh may use this as opportunity to push out, though, because he knows those Mutalisks are chasing these. Now, this is the thing. Is he going to block his ramp this time? Is he going to block the ramp? Or if they go over to the right side bases, he's going to block those. Because once those Vultures get by, here we go. Vultures running by, and they're killing the drones. Several more drones killed. So he has just done a beautiful job. Sky has done a beautiful job of killing off drones here. And now it looks like he's trying to move out. Single Hydra is getting caught there in the explosion on the way in the retreat. But, oh no, he needs to fall back. He loses too many Hydras now. In this case, he really needs to just mass up. He needs to take the time that it's going to take Skyhigh to move across the map and macro up as many forces as he can, because he needs to break this push here, or he's dead. But Skyhigh, and this is the thing, even though he's only at 2 bases, he's done a lot of economic damage, and he's been able to keep Yellow making drones instead of forces, and now he's just killing off more Hydralisks again. Yellow engaging a little bit too early. I mean, he's slowing him down because he's getting the siege up and then unsiege, which takes time. But it's just, oh man, I don't think he's going to be able to survive this amount of forces. He's got a lot of Goliaths there and some tanks to boot. I don't see that there's anything that Yellow can have to throw out here. He's got a bunch of Mutalisks running in almost suicidally after the Goliaths. Look at all those Goliaths target firing in on those Mutalisks. Wow, and no Hydros on the ground to support or anything like that, although they would get pretty torn apart by the tanks. But actually, wow, so Yellow doing a lot better job than I expected with these Mutalisks. He's still not target firing very well, and some reinforcements coming in for Skyhigh. May be able to fight it off just with the reinforcements, but in the meantime, he might be able to pick off those tanks. He needs to turn around and start sniping those tanks, kill off the tanks that are killing your base. Oh man, I'm really surprised he's not microing around to try and kill off those tanks, and oh man. So even though he has 4 bases, he's not really mining at any of them right now. So that's pretty much going to be GG there. So a lot of old school fans, again, going to be disappointed. I'm sorry I keep posting disappointing games here, but a lot of old school fans that were probably hoping for NC Yellow to come back and play in a Star League are going to be disappointed here. He's going to get eliminated in the finals of the group nonetheless. So MSL Prelims not treating Ace very well thus far. But, there still is the OSL Offline Prelims. Could get into the OSL instead. We'll have to see. But anyway, in the meantime, we're gonna see what Skyhigh has to offer. We're gonna see what he can do in a real Star League here, even though because the last time he's been there was a few seasons ago and he didn't do too well. So we'll see if he has something better to offer now. There's GG. So I hope you guys at least enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.